Hey guys, I'm Astral Panda and welcome to Nekojishi. I found this game on stream. I was just looking for random games to play. Um, it looked really cute, and I read a little bit of the description, and it sounds like it's some kind of a dating simulator, but with big, buff cats. And I love cats. Okay, they look adorable. I've seen some of the characters, and they're really cute. So, enough with me talking, and I'm just gonna jump into the game. So let's start this up. With heavy footsteps, I clamber up the staircase to my apartment, exhausted and out of breath. Just a few more steps. Eventually, I reach the top where my door greets me. With relief, I drop my backpack to the floor and search for my keys. Where are they? I reach into my jeans to no avail. Probably still in my bag then. Alright, that's it. Barely able to stay awake, I managed to unlock the door, thankfully doing so without scraping the key all over the place. I've been so tired after the performance tonight. I stand there and close my eyes for a moment. They're too heavy to open, so for now, I don't. Did the performance stress me out too much? Everyone else was still there celebrating our success, but I had no other choice but to go home. It sucks that I can't hang out with the crew after how well everything went tonight. The excitement in everyone's faces was heartwarming. Even if I only worked behind the scenes, I could feel it too. If only it didn't tire me out so much. I could fall asleep any moment now. Luckily, my bed is merely a few steps ahead of me. Who's there? Oh, I blink. What the? On my bed right now, there's a tiger sitting there, and he's reading one of my books. What's happening? Am I hallucinating? What the hell is this? My grip loosens and my bag slips to the floor, landing with a thud. You're... Liao? Is there something wrong? Can you see me? He can talk? And he said Liao. He knows my name? What are you? How rude of you to ask what I am. I am the guardian tiger of your family. You don't recognize me, do you? Guardian tiger? Well, we do have a guardian tiger in my family. Actually, I should say guardian tigers. After all, I was born into a family of Jitong. But I've never seen a real guardian tiger before, that's for sure. Sure, I've seen a lot of tiger statues, but a living, speaking, muscular guardian tiger? How is this even possible? Are guardian tigers considered gods? Even if they exist, they wouldn't be visible to naked eyes, right? Sorry, I don't recognize you. But how is it that you were able to see me all of a sudden? Such feats used to be beyond your spirit power. I'm just as confused as you are. I really want to figure this out. So he said he used to be invisible. Does that mean he's been here the whole time? Now that I think about it, I did bring a small tiger statue to Taipei. Could that be him? Although I've been raised in a family of Jitong mediums, this is the first time I've seen any spirits. So if he's a real guardian tiger, how come I can see him all of a sudden? I can't believe this is happening to me. Liao, did you not have that aboriginal dance performance today? Do you suppose something happened to you there? I don't know. I have been exhausted ever since the performance today. That must have something to do with it, but I don't know that. But I don't know what. Although, this is a good thing anyway. You can hear me. I can talk to you. There's no need to care about it further. How can a guardian tiger be so careless? So you're a guardian tiger, right? The one in the statue I brought to Taipei? Indeed. So, does that mean you've been staying in my room this whole time? Ever since I moved to Taipei for college, I've been living alone in this small apartment. Just like any student who lives alone, I've never cared much about my room, not to mention what I do in it. But this guy's been staying with me all this time. Yes, I cannot go too far from the statue. Oh, right. I placed the statue on the bookshelf. Now that I think about it, it makes sense that he couldn't go too far from the room. Uh, wait. You would have seen that, right? What do you mean? I mean, did you watch everything I do when I'm at home? Oh, you mean like jacking off? Of course I've watched you do that, dude. Oh my god. Cat. Not like this. Not like this. You don't have to feel embarrassed about it. I have been watching over you since you were a child. I've seen worse. Oh, so does that mean everything I look at? Huh? Oh, yes. You do have quite an unusual taste. However, you won't find that kind of boyfriend in reality, I suppose. Yeah, I know I can't find those. Wait, you even know I like guys? What did you expect? I do know every single file on your computer. Would you like me to list all of them? What? I love this. Oh my god. Alright. I am just, shocked. Regardless, it's quite wonderful to finally have someone that can channel spirits. It's been decades. I didn't expect to ever actually meet one. Decades? Does that mean someone else from my family could see you too? There used to be one in every generation of your family. However, the last 2 generations have lacked one. We've been worried about it being lost forever. I never thought we could actually communicate with spirits, so all those rituals are more than just a show. So what makes me different? You've had a bit of a spirit power since you were a child. Just not enough to communicate, however. Today, the tiger leans over and sniffs me deeply. His muscled form towers in front of me, with that well-outlined body, as well as his soft, stripy fur. My heart almost skips a beat. It seems like someone caused a change in your powers. But how? Liao, you don't suppose you have any ideas? Nope. Consider how much I was running around at the performance tonight. It's not like I shouldn't be tired anyway. And what's with this edgy-sounding spirit power thing? It sounds like something straight out of an anime. Oh, no ideas? Forget about it then. At least you're not hurt. As I said, this is a good thing. For a supposed guardian tiger of my family, isn't he way too nonchalant about what happened to me? So, do you think there will be any side effects to this? I may need to observe you for a while longer. But fear not, as long as I am here, you will be fine. How can you be so confident? After all, I am a god, and if there is something I can't take care of, I can go find the city god, or try to help from Holy Mother back at her home temple. There was nothing those two can't handle. Guess that does sound impressive. Although, many people despise getting involved with the possessing ritual involved in contacting them. Regardless, even if you don't get along with the gods, at least one can still ask for their blessing of safety. As for myself, after watching over you all these years, I am more than happy to be able to chat with you. It's good to hear that he's happy to speak to me, but his face, I feel there's something more to it. I wonder why people are reluctant to be possessed. Could the tales of the Oracle's misfortune be true? Wait, what do you mean by don't get along? Ooh, someone's here. Huh? Who'd come around at this time of the night? And he didn't ring the doorbell downstairs. Maybe it's my neighbor? Did I make too much noise? I look at the tiger sitting on my bed. I've got to hide him. I can't just have someone walking in here and seeing a real live tiger man. Wait. Wouldn't he only be visible to me anyway? I take a deep breath and look back at him. He doesn't seem to care what's behind the door or feel the need to hide himself. It seems I've worried over nothing. Kitty! Another cat. With a little bit of anxiety, I open the door. Awaiting me outside is a hooded figure. Uh, who are you? Oh, he's so pretty. This can't be real. First, that guardian tiger stalker, and now a leopard? Clearly, I'm delirious from exhaustion. I really don't know if I don't really do if I could talk. I really don't know of any leopard gods or monsters though, not to mention his strange clothes. Actually, hold on. It reminds me of those costumes. Mua dringaisu. Sia lika lau aku. Um, what? Hello? Likulau. Hello? I figured he might be an aborigine. I go inside. What? It takes me a few seconds more than it should to realize he wants to enter my room. It isn't polite of me to have him waiting at the door, but eh, alright. But first, what are you? Clouded leopard. Rukai. Okay, I'm starting to get the picture. So, are you a god? A god of the Rukai? Spirit. Clouded leopard spirit. So, you are here to Aidri Dringane. Let me bring many spirits too. He looks around for a moment and then points to the leaflet on my bed. It's the schedule of today's performance. In other words, he brought spirits to watch our performance? The performance was inspired by an Aboriginal funeral ceremony. Who would have thought that among the audience would be real Aboriginal spirits? If only the director knew. You can see. What? He points directly at my eyes with black pointed claws. So that's how beastmen fingers are, huh? Oh wow, he has pink paw pads too. They're kinda cute despite how grouchy he looks. I helped you see. What? So, in other words, it's thanks to him that I am able to see the spirits. But what for? You help. Help? So he awakened my powers because he wanted my help. That makes sense so far, but I have a bad feeling about this. So about this help you want, do I have to go anywhere? Wutai. What? That's too far away. Okay, so if I think back to our research for the performance, the Rukai people live in Wutai, but that's in Pingtong. I don't even know what he wants me for. Why should I even think about going with him? Aw, jeez. Why does he have to give you that blank look? Although he doesn't show it, somehow I sense I just let him down. He helped me awaken to these powers, but I refuse his request right away. Hey you never even asked before awakening him. Now you've barged into his house, and the first thing you've done is demand him to leave with you. Even for the standards of Aborigines, don't you think that's rude? A hand spirit? Where's the spirit you speak of? I'm a genuine god. I've been standing here this whole time. Surely you saw, yes? Yet you still want to take my boy away without as much as a greeting? I thought I had seen the worst, but you Aborigine, you truly are appalling. I am not evil. Not evil, so you say. How do I know you are not just a demon in disguise? To me, you Aboriginal deities are not so different from demons. This is my child, and I don't trust your words. You may leave. None of your business. It is my business, not yours. Ooh, it's getting tense up in here. The leopard and tiger are locked in each other's eyes. The tiger cracks his knuckles. He looks ready for a fight. Whoa, wait, how did things end up with them trying to fight each other? Stop now. No fighting inside my room. Ooh. The two men cats stare fiercely at each other while I stand between them. I figure there's no way they'll hurt me, right? But if they're really going to fight, what else can I do? By the way, they are both in spirit form, right? I don't even know if I can touch them. If they use something like spells or telekinetic powers to fight, is there any point in getting between them at all? Who decided to call me now of all times? Trembling, I keep an eye on the two puffed up cats as I pick up my phone. I can just imagine them being all puffed up. They're like twice the size they are now. Oh my god. The ringtone had interrupted their standoff. They had turned around to look at me, watching me closely for my reaction. So they know what ringtones are. I pick up the phone. It's Shuchi-senpai from the dance club. Oh, someone we know. Hello? Senpai? Hi, what is it? Aha, it's nothing much. Didn't you say you were exhausted? You feeling better now? I bought some snacks tonight, so let's eat together. This seems nice. What? Now? If Senpai comes for a visit, what will I do about these two big cats? It's probably safe to assume he can't see them. Does that mean I'll have to pretend they don't exist while talking with Senpai? If manga has taught me anything, this isn't going to end well. But Senpai already brought food for me. It'd be rude to refuse him. Why is Senpai concerned about me all of a sudden? I mean, sure, I've talked to him, but we aren't particularly close either. He really didn't need to buy snacks for me. You on your own, Senpai? Yep. Where are you right now? I am actually downstairs. What? See ya, coming up now. Hey, Senpai? He hung up. Senpai is arriving sooner than expected. What should I do? I glance at the two clueless big cats. Should I ask them to hide? How should I tell them? But since Senpai won't be able to see them, it should be okay. Gotta close the door first. I pull the leopard by the door into the room and close the door. Guys, just hold on a second. My senpai is coming, so please keep it down and stay quiet, understood? The two big cats nod obediently. Well, at least they listen. Okay, in short... Liao, I'm here. Brought you some lo mei. I thought you'd like it, yeah? Just a second, senpai. I go up and look back at the two big cats as I open the door. He's a kitty! No! Why is he a cat? Why is your senpai a cat? Liao, here's your food. Eh? Huh? Are you Shuchi-senpai? This is senpai? This can't be right. Senpai is definitely human. Although this guy in front of me is about the same height, the same short and small build, but I know for sure senpai isn't a cat. If someone at school was a beast man, there'd be mayhem over it. Oh, right. Liao, are you... Senpai, you look... How are you? Liao, what's wrong? Why are you so confused? It can't be. Wait, can you see me now? Oh. What are you? Your aura is quite strange. So I'm not wrong. Senpai, you're a cat? No, I'm a leopard cat. Even though the name ends with a cat, I'm not really a cat. Aren't they basically the same thing? Leopard cats are just as big as house cats after all. Oh please, I'm a bit bigger than a house cat. Putting me on the same level as a house cat is just humiliating. that's besides the point. Senpai, you clearly didn't look like that before. No, I have always looked like this. To most people, I'm no more than an ordinary student. Liao, how come you're suddenly able to see me in this form? Also, those two in your room. I am the guardian tiger serving Mazu, and I have witnessed Liao grow up since he was a child. I believe you would describe me as his childhood sweetheart, right? No. It's more like a creepy stalker. Rukai clouded leopard. Liao, when did you start to hang out with these creatures? Just today. It all happened in a blink of an eye. And even you turned out to be one of them. No, I came to visit you today because I need to ask you for a favor. Really? Who would have guessed? Do you know how valuable your ability is, Liao? I know this is abrupt, but you're really the only one I can rely on. You're my only hope. So, what exactly do you need? I'm actually a guardian tiger of a small local temple in Miaoli. You, a guardian tiger? Impossible. Yeah, I know. People question it all the time. It may be rare to have a leopard cat as a guardian tiger, but not impossible. If you still question me, go find my Fudegong and not me. After all, it's not like I signed up for this. Going back to the point, our temple is now being abandoned. If no one takes care of my temple, my Fudegong will. By then, I will be forced out and have to live like a stray cat, and I don't want that to happen. So Liao, please help me restore the temple. Please? If you want any compensation, I will do whatever you want. Did you just say something about stray cat? That's not the point here. You can't have him. Liao lives under my care. There's no reason for him to serve in any other temple. If he must, he may help you. But Liao still has to return to his home. Wait, when did I ever decide to go home? If you can help me. Liao, please, can you lend me your hand? I beg you. I've gone through a lot to find you, and perhaps for hundreds of years, nobody else with your ability will appear. So your temple is in Miaoli, right? And reviving a temple is easier said than done. Liao, go to Wutai. He can see, because of me. Hey, Pingtong is still a lot farther away. Plead however you want, but it's Liao's power. He can do whatever he wishes with it. No me. No talking. All of you. Just listen to me. All three of the big cats stopped, their eyes fixed on me. I don't want to go to Miaoli or Pingtong or back home. I just want to study hard, dance, spend time with my friends, graduate, and finally get a city job. I don't want to get involved with any of this. Please. But Liao, you have a rare gift. I never asked for it. You can't just force me to do what you want. Liao, calm down. We can talk about it later. I won't make any promises. Well, you heard it. That's it for today. For now, please leave. I stay. What? Won't give up. You're quite the stubborn one. Then I'll stay too. Huh? If he gets to stay, I do too. It's only fair that way. After all, the one of us that convinces Liao wins his help, right? Wait, I never promised on that. In short, we are all uninvited. Liao, do you want to eat now? Disregarding any answer, Senpai sits down at the table, opens his plastic bag, and begins to open up the lid on the bowl of Lao Mei. Ugh. Stop it! I shout towards the ceiling. Quiet down there. What time do you think it is? The neighbor's roar pierced through my ears. Ouch. Liao, I should inform you, others can't hear us talking. To them, it would just be as if you were talking to yourself. But if you're too loud, they may end up thinking you're a lunatic. You don't have to remind me. As you can see, my room is tiny. I can't let you all stay here. There's no changing my mind on this, so please can you all leave me alone? Even if you all are adorable beastmen, you can't. I let my secret out. Please don't notice, please don't notice. Liao, I know what you want to say, but you may not give in just because of your unique tastes. Furthermore, I'm here. I will not let them disturb you. But Liao, even if you don't want to, you'll still see me at dance club tomorrow. There's no way you can quit the club to avoid me, right? Damn, Senpai's right. I love dancing. There's no way I would quit the club just to not get involved with him. Senpai, you're so mean. Not really. You're so cute. That's not a compliment. Alright, since Liao will see me here or there, it will make a difference if I stay in here, right? That's not how it works. You can still go home, and I still can't fit so many people in my room. Your guardian tiger will definitely stay with you, and that leopard isn't willing to go either, right? So it'd be unfair if I couldn't live with you as well. What do you mean by live with me? And other people can see you. What would happen? What would people think if you suddenly started living here? You can just say we're in a relationship. No way. Granted, with the club, it's no secret that me and Senpai are gay. Senpai himself is quite the charmer and cute to boot. His potential suitors alone could fill a whole classroom. Still, I don't want to get into a relationship all of a sudden. I don't even know how I don't even have that many feelings for him. Well, there will be no problem as long as we don't go home together. We have different class schedules as well. Or perhaps you can tell people that you're seeing me home? See, it'll be fine. Even so, no way. The leopard leaves, Senpai wouldn't have a reason to stay. I decided to ask the leopard. Mr. Clouded Leopard, do you really have to stay? Could you please... I stay. I stay. Can you please listen to me? I will not leave you to anyone else. Ooh. I can tell I'm blushing right now. Does this guy know what he's saying? Why is he so fluent all of a sudden? What? But at the moment, I just can't fit all three of you in this room. It will be fine. How? Liao, did you forget? They're spectral. They don't need to take up any real space. Although you can feel them, it won't feel crowded. They could just float in the air or stay inside the desk if they wanted. There's no way I will stay inside a desk. I am a god after all, and I have my pride. Why do you want them to stay? So I can have a reason to stay with you. Senpai, you have no shame. Not really. Again, that's not a compliment. I just want to stay with you. Liao, please don't be so mean to me. I came all the way to visit you. And if you're still unsatisfied, it's not that I can't compensate you with my body. Whoa! You don't have to do that. I don't care. I'm exhausted, and I have to take a shower. Enough is enough. I rush into the bathroom, slam the door, and turn on the shower. The warm water flows over my body, soothing my mind, relaxing my tired muscles. What's wrong with these guys? I'm fond of beast men, but to have a bunch of them pop into my life all at once, it's almost too much for me. What did I do to deserve all this? Sometimes I do fantasize about beastmen being real, having one close to me. Who would have thought? I guess they're real. Huh. Perhaps out there, someone would do anything to be me for just even a day. But things are never that easy. Putting the two that want my help aside, that guardian tiger, Has he really been with me since I was born? I think so, but doesn't that mean if I keep him around, I'd never be able to cut ties with my family? Originally, when I came to Taipei, I came to escape my family. They don't approve of me dancing, let alone as a career. And if I went back home now... Come on, what year is this? Who wants to be a Jitong? Now that I think of it, the other two options aren't much better. Restoring Senpai's temple means being in charge of it. Otherwise, how would you draw people in? Knocking on doors with a fancy pamphlet asking, "Do you have a moment to talk about our lord and tigers?" Not to mention the one asking me to travel to Wutai. Perhaps it is not as stale as being a temple host, but the thought of living in small tribes at Pingtong alone. I have my own life goals. It's not that I don't want to help them, but isn't sacrificing my life goals for them too much? No, I have to get rid of them, by any means necessary, even if they are adorable beastmen. With the warm water helping collect my thoughts, I finally decide to kick them out. But when I get out of the shower, I realize I've made a mistake. In my rush earlier, I forgot to bring in any clothes to the bathroom with me. Normally, being the only one in the apartment, I can just walk out naked and grab them. But right now, with the three of them waiting in my room, that is no longer an option. Tiger may have seen my naked body before, but I can't say the same about the other two. I briefly consider the clothes I wore today. They're all damp and sweaty. I just had a shower, no thanks. But what should I do now? Senpai? Without any other options, I shout through the door for help. Liao, are you okay? I forgot to bring my clothes in. Can you go grab them for me? Honestly, just grab anything from my closet. I'll sort it out from there. Closet? Let me see. Where is it? I wait for a while, but Senpai doesn't respond. All I can hear is him vaguely humming along. Senpai, you found it yet? Nope, I can't find it. How could you not find it? There's only one closet in my room. I really can't find it, Liao. Why don't you just come out? We're all guys here. We'd only end up seeing a glimpse at most. There's no way he can't find it. He's absolutely just messing with me. Senpai, stop the teasing, please. I just need you to bring me some clothes. Well, Liao, I really can't find anything at all. But maybe if you agree to let me stay, I'll have more time to take a careful look around. Damn it, I know you're doing this on purpose, Senpai. What? Nah, I was just saying, since you have to wait anyway, why don't you just think it? Hey, what are you doing? I'm only fooling around with him. I'll help in just a second. Hey, what are you doing? I'm only fooling around with him and I'll help him soon. Huh? What's going on? I stand around confused as the bathroom door suddenly opens, revealing the leopard holding a pair of my shorts. What? I thought the door was locked. I hide behind it quickly, carefully taking the shorts from the leopard without exposing any of my bare skin to the three big cats in the other room. Oh, he's so nice. The leopard leaves after handing me my shorts. I shut the door and lean against it, my heart beating fast all the while. Didn't he just see my naked body? Who the heck would just break open the bathroom door when passing clothes to someone inside? Wouldn't it render the whole bring me clothes thing pointless? And seeing me didn't even faze him in the slightest. Is it because he's a spirit and doesn't care? Seems plausible. Even if he didn't do it right, I'm grateful for him getting me out of that situation. I look at my shorts helplessly. No shirt, but that will have to do. It's better than going out naked, I guess. I put on the shorts and head out of the bathroom. Sorry, Liao. I was just joking about all that. I was just about to get your clothes for you. Ignoring Senpai, I take a shirt from the closet. I usually only wear shorts in here, but naturally, I couldn't do so in front of them. Liao, are you angry at me? I'm sorry, I didn't... Not really, I'm just sleepy. I was already exhausted when I came back, not to mention all the trouble you three gave me. I could really use some sleep now. Hey, but you still haven't had any food yet. Senpai raised his half-eaten bowl of stew. He really wants me to use the same pair of chopsticks? That'd be an indirect kiss. I don't really care for it at the moment. Aw, but I bought it for you. Enough. Will you just let him sleep? Quit annoying him or he is going to kick you out for real. Aw, I get it. Then Liao, why don't we sleep together? Unlike them, I do have a physical body that can't float around in the air. Senpai, I still don't know what's going on with you. Before I awakened, you were nothing more than an ordinary guy. And all of a sudden, you're like this. Well, as you said, it was caused by your awakening. After all, I'm just possessing Yan's Shu Chi right now. No wonder I found your scent strange. So, you're not the actual Shu Chi senpai? You could say that I'm not. However, for lack of a better term, I am him in every way from his personality to his memories. There's no need to treat me any different to how you would treat him. What about the actual Shu Chi? When I leave, I'll return his body to him. Don't worry, I've done everything like he would have done, and at most he will only have vague memories of what's happened. So you only give him his body back when you want to? Isn't that some kind of consciousness kidnapping? You don't get me wrong, I didn't mean it like that. But if it makes you more willing to help, I don't mind keeping his body. I facepalm. He couldn't have missed my point any further if he tried. Well, I suppose I could let you use the bed, but are the other two really okay with it? I mean, floating in the air doesn't seem very comfortable. Even though I don't want them to stay, the warm host inside me can't simply leave his guests with nowhere to sleep. He stares at the bed. Damn cats. That won't do. Liao and I usually sleep on the bed, and there was no way I will relinquish it to you. You are a mere kitten. There should be enough space for you to sleep in the corridor. What do you mean by kitten? And I'm the only one who has a body. It doesn't matter where you sleep. If I sleep out there, I'll just catch a cold. Then I see no reason why you should stay the night here. Aw, Liao, will you stand up for me, please? Why do I have to stand up for him? Wait, didn't the tiger just say something odd? About that, Tiger, did you just say you usually sleep with me? Of course. Well, wait, since when has this started? After you came to Taipei. So, even though I couldn't see it before, this whole time I have been sleeping in the same bed as a big tiger man. Should I be happy? In short, I sleep with Liao every night, and there's no reason for me to give either of you the spot. Fend for yourself. But you don't even need a bed. Please, let me sleep with you, Liao. He stares at the bed intensely. What should I do? Who should I share my bed with? No, okay. I love the guardian tiger. He's so, he's really fluffy. But, if they're spirits, can I really, touch them? Can I come into contact with them? So would it matter if I shared the bed with either the guardian tiger or the clouded leopard? The clouded leopard really wants the bed. He's just been staring at it the whole time. But I've always shared the bed with guardian tiger. But the only one with a real physical body is Shuchi Senpai. But he's kind of annoying. Even though he's cute, he's annoying. I'm gonna go with guardian tiger. The tiger has been sleeping with me this whole time. It's only right for him to take the place next to me. Oh no, I made him sad. No. Don't make that face. Sorry. Oh, this is too cruel, Liao. Sorry, senpai. I'll go get you a quilt. It's the least I can do to make up for it. Aw, boo-hoo. I go to the closet and get out the spare sheets and pass them to Senpai. Alright, if this is the case... Senpai rolls out the sheets quickly. This is my territory now. No one else can trespass. This room is in no way big enough for someone to claim part of it. That territory is right next to the door, so you can't even get out without stepping on his sheets. Senpai, how can I get out of the room with you blocking the way? Of course Liao gets a free pass. I welcome you into my territory, and even to sleep with me on the floor. There is absolutely no space for me to squeeze into this territory. It's alright, Senpai. I know you're really excited, but I'm really tired at the moment. Can you just allow me to sleep for a while? Well, it's not like I'm the one forcing you to stay awake. Letting out a sigh, I go to the door and turn off the light. After turning off the light, I lay myself into the bed and get cozy under the quilt. The tiger is sitting on the bed as well. It's a bit small on my bed for two, and he's not exactly small with his muscular body taking up most of it. Is he really going to be sleeping with me every night? I don't think I could fall asleep that easily with his huge figure next to me. Hey, are we going to sleep like this? Yes. Though, since you can see me, you can also feel me now. It does make it a bit cozy, so that answers my question. The tiger glances at the bed, then lies down on his side and proceeds to spread his arm across the pillow and pats the mattress. Just sleep on it. It's okay. I won't let you fall off the bed. He raises his other arm, apparently going to hold me in his arms. Although he's trying to stop me from falling off, it also means I'll be sleeping in his embrace. I don't think I have any other options, though. Liao, it would be a waste if we don't eat this stew. Mind if I finish it? Okay. I turn my head back and see Senpai eating from the paper bowl while sitting on the sheets. How can he eat in such a dark room? Hey, watch what you're doing. If you make a mess, I won't clean up after you. Don't worry, I'll be really careful. He answers while stuffing his mouth full of food. It's not my problem if he makes a mess. He's the one sleeping in it. I look back to the bed. The tiger's tucked in, taking a deep breath. I lie into the tiger's arms slowly. He pulls the quilt over me. It's a cool night, and the blanket is still a bit cool. But with his warmth there, I don't really feel it. I wrap myself tight in the blankets, keeping the warmth in it. Usually it takes time to warm up the sheets, yet with the tiger here, it's already getting warm. Still, I can't fall asleep. I'm covered in his arms, feeling that heat from his body. It's hard to keep like this. Doesn't he care at all that he's a god sleeping with his worshiper like this? And he seems so calm. Ugh, why do I need to be so nervous? I try to control my breathing as I tighten up. There's no way this is real. At this point, I must be in some cheesy rom-com anime. Keep calm, Liao. Get rid of your lewd fantasies. This guy is a guardian tiger, a god. He's a god. I'm just thinking about this too much. Maybe he just wants to take care of me. Any other thoughts would be disrespectful. Trying to convince myself of this, I close my eyes. His body is so warm. How does this even work? If I couldn't feel him, I would ask, does he really exist? I mean, how can I be sure? I'm the only person who can see or touch him. What if I pluck out some fur? No, that would be incredibly disrespectful. But still, this is pretty incredible. Even though I come from a Jitong family, I never thought about actually meeting a real god. I only took the statue with me because Dad insisted. How could I know there was a real god in it? And right there, this god, a giant tiger man, lies before me. Well, hugging me, really. If I couldn't see it myself, I wouldn't believe someone even if they told me. Besides, compared to the guardian tiger sleeping on my bed, That statue's nothing. Why did he appear to me as an anthro tiger? Maybe his appearance is determined by my imagination? So perhaps it's totally based on my preference. He could be just a normal tiger to other worshippers. Actually, that's pretty cool. However, it's still a weird coincidence to have 3 anthro deities appear in a furry's home. I look around my room. Senpai is sleeping quietly on the floor, and the leopard is laying across the desk, right on top of my keyboard. How can he sleep like that? Hopefully he doesn't somehow turn it on and start pressing keys. Can spirits use keyboards anyway? I hope they sleep well. I can hear the tiger's smooth breathing. As it stands, I still can't fall asleep. Some say it's easy to go to sleep when exhausted, but everything that's happened is keeping me awake. Suddenly, the guardian tiger moves his arm to cover my entire chest, making my whole body tense up. I start to wonder how to escape from his embrace, just as the tiger gently touches my nose. You still awake? Yes, actually, gods like me don't really need to sleep. Then, why have you all been fighting over my bed? I'd imagine the kitten wants it because of his physical body. I have no idea about the Aborigine devil. As for myself, well, I've gotten used to this. After all, there's nothing I can do while you're sleeping. Is it surprising that a god can get bored? So you sleep with me all the time. I would never have noticed. Well, you weren't able to touch me then. However, you're just like a childhood sweetheart to me, as much as it's quite normal for me to hold you and sleep with you. Oh, so I'm your childhood sweetheart now? Whatever you think, you are my worshipper, so it's my responsibility to protect you, just as if you were a child. You've grown up next to me for years. I'm not that old after all. However you may call it, my playmate or childhood sweetheart. Not old at all, huh? Correct. I'm just a fenling, you know? Precisely speaking, I was born after you brought me to Taipei, though I have no memories from my primal spirit. That's not how childhood sweethearts work, then, if you were only born so recently. But I do remember everything about your childhood, like the last time you wet your bed was when you... stop! Okay then, simply put, I know everything about you and your family, so do you think I'm qualified to be your childhood sweetheart? Well, maybe. And why do you like that term so much? There is no more appropriate word to be found. You've definitely misunderstood it. Where in the world did you learn these words? Like, you know that childhood sweethearts typically get married to each other in stories, right? Really? I had no idea about the implications. However, if our relationship is that good, it means I'll easily beat those two. Or at least the kitten. What is he talking about? Liao, don't be distracted by those two, understood? After all, you're a son of the Lin family. I didn't reply. I know where he comes from, and I know if I don't get a job after I graduate, I'll have to go home. But I don't want to think about that right now. Liao, don't you want to go home? I never thought he'd ask me straight out like this. I don't know, honestly. I think back home is boring. Will you be angry at me? I won't be angry at that. However, I still want you to consider going back. It's not that boring. At least it won't be now that you can see us. You could spend your whole life talking with all the other guardian tigers there even. Yeah? I never thought about it like that before. Living with a lot of furry guardian tigers sounds pretty good. But it's alright. Take your time. There's no reason to decide right away. I'll consider it seriously. I know you're a good boy. Don't worry. We'll take very good care of you once you get home. As you must know, there are 3 guardian tigers protecting your family. But really, there are more than 3 of them. Those 3 are well known because they usually show up in Kaido's rites. We've got a bunch of brothers since each statue can hold its own particular spirit. There are many gods in the temple, though. You may only be able to see guardian tigers, but you'll definitely be shocked by their magnificence. His stories rambled on. I'm enjoying them, but I was quickly growing tired. The last thing I could remember was being tightly hugged by my guardian tiger. Immersed in his slow, warm voice, I fell asleep. Well, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it here. So far, this this is really wild. Okay, like I was expecting something weird, considering it has to do with like giant cats and stuff, but I don't know. I'm really enjoying this though. It's a really fun story, and I can't wait to see like the other characters and the other cats. I'm really excited to see the other designs. Thank you so much for watching.